Hey heroes, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. Welcome to my The First Men series. We are on part 2, and this is an early access preview of the game, and just showing you the game itself, trying to explain everything as best as I can, but also as quick as I can, because there's a lot of different things happening all at one time. If you're unaware, this is a strategy simulation game that is character driven with base building aspects to it. There's party-based exploration and tactical real-time pause combat, which I unfortunately haven't shown in either video. I won't be showing it in this video either. I'll be showing it on Monday and Tuesday's video though, where we'll be starting on a new map. And if you want your character in that game, leave in the comments below your name, the sex, and your preferable element, and I will try to get you into the game. So we have been spending our time leveling up. We already have 2 guys waiting to be leveled up, and unfortunately, we have been losing characters. Characters have been dying because they've been collecting fatal traits, a thing that happens when you run out of energy in a certain trait, and I haven't found ways to clear it. And this is actually the same day. I'm still recording from the same day, so to keep my mind fresh, but at the same time, I haven't done the research on what type of activities can clear a fatal self trait. So if you know how to remove a fatal self trait, leave it in the comments below. It'd be greatly appreciated, because Monday and Tuesday's videos will be actually recorded on Sunday. Okay, so we have actually two babies. We have Phelan and Alice here. Alice is the new one. We did lose another person, and I forget what that person did. I think that was our hunter. Our hunter died from just having fatal traits. They had this random personality perk in the black row here, where whenever they did any activity, there's a 10% chance to get a fatal trait. And I'm going to talk to the developers about that, because I hate that. It just like your characters are doing stuff all the time, and that 10% seem more like 50% chance, or they're doing so many activities. It's very easy to get a fatal trait, and if I don't know how to remove them, they're just gonna die. And I've lost 2 characters already. Thankfully, I've been birthing babies, but maybe not birthing them fast enough, because Phelan, our older baby at 4 years old, needs to become 16 years old before, or I think 6 years old before they can start to contribute. But they will have debuffs on them, I believe, age debuffs. So let's continue doing what we were doing. Olivia has leveled up. We need to compensate for the things that we lost. So we need a person with rather high white abilities, preferably a male, so that they can be a caregiver or nurture. I forgot what the name is. Let's see. Gaynor. Let's take a look. Oh, Gaynor is a female. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. So nursemaid. There's nursemaid and caretaker. So we lost our caretaker, which basically develops the babies, giving them better stats. And then we also lost our hunter, and I believe the hunter was also a weapons crafter, right? So we've really become gimped thanks to that personality trait, which once again I'm going to ask for them to tone it down, or because that getting those fatal traits killed off two characters very, very early, before they hit 25. Anyways, let's stop griping. We're looking at Gaynor, our woodcutter. I apologize if there's sometimes a delay in my talking. It's just because I'm coughing. So this person's a really good woodcutter. Basically, they have a hatchet equipped, giving them an extra tree trunk, plus a 3 stack of 15% chance to collect another tree trunk. So, should we make her a tracker? Nah, we are not going to do that. Let's see, blue. Let's see. Whenever this character levels a body stat, that's not going to happen. Red activity levels up a stat. Nope. This character occasionally helps other characters by encouraging them. granting them 10 path points, which is experience points, remember, and small energy regeneration. That's quite good. I'm going to do that. I'm going to give this person kind. There we go. And now let's level up. Next person, Olivia. Olivia, from her stats, she's a gatherer. She carries water. And she's also our bard, our entertainer and bard. So that's why she has higher stats in body and self. Let's see. So entertaining, we have that already. Let's see. I'm going to give her the green breather. So whenever she does a green time activity, she has a 10% chance to restore 20 body energy. As you can see, the reason why this bar is lower, she's been doing a lot of gathering, so she only has 22 energy of body left. So this would be helpful. Okay, anyone else leveled up? Sybil has leveled up. Sybil is our nursemaid with a lot of stats in that. She is also fertile, so she has a 25% chance to just become pregnant. Just miraculous Mary we have here. So let's take a look. Let's see. This might be pretty useful. Whenever a settlement member, anyone, finishes a white work time activity, it grants 2 unity, which is a resource here. But technically we would need to do it 75 times to recoup the costs, which is 150 unity. So after we do 75 white work time activities, we will start earning a profit off it. So maybe I'm going to keep giving her, let's see, unless, no. Okay, I'm going to give her a perk related to her nursemaiding. So I'm going to give her a 5% chance to apply a tier 0 random personality trait, hopefully a good trait, to the infant. Okay, who else has leveled up? Craig. Craig is our rock splitter. So we've given him a lot of abilities to split rocks. And let's see, anything else? Let's see. Gatherer. We only have one other gatherer, which we have 2 gatherers, which is fine. Okay, so I'm wondering, let's see. Whenever this character finishes a work time activity, which is like rock cutting, gain 1 mind experience, which is perfect. I think he should definitely take that. Whenever this character gains a fatal self, gain 5 path points. Hey, you know what? Everyone seems, for whatever reason, seems to be getting self. So I'm going to actually take this so that he at least gains experience as he gets those fatal traits. Next character, Savarik. Savarik is our cook and our butcher. And let's see, is there anything good we can take? Let's see, fancy meal prepare. Each cooking activity also grants 1 amenity, which is a resource, the black resource up here, for each stack. Or focus gourmet. Cooking grants 1 experience point for each stack. Not bad, level up faster. We can gather salt. I haven't found a use for salt yet, but maybe with the recent updates there will be. I know on this map that there is salt, but salt is very far away. So hold on, let me just remove this. Remove this. So this is where our settlement is right here, and I know the salt is all the way down here, so it's a super long walk, and I don't know what the use of salt is right now. So I am not going to touch or give them that salt gatherer option. Let's see. Helpful whenever this person, nope. Receiving a fatal soul grants 6 unity while not in combat. Yeah, let's do that, because I seem to really pick up these fatal self. Wait, that was fatal soul, wasn't it? Ah, no, damn it. Oh well, not paying attention properly. Okay, Catherine, your turn. Catherine has 2 level ups, I think. So let's see. So Catherine is our artisan, our crafter. She's a stonemason. She is, yeah, a stonemason, basically. So let's see, is there anything good? Anything good we can take? Lustful. Okay, let's see. So this person is our stonemason, but doesn't really do anything else. So maybe it would be good if we can... I'm going to have her become a clay digger so she can extract clay. How much clay have we used up? We've used up very little clay. We can actually use another woodcutter, but we'll do a clay digger, and that should unlock a new tool for us. There, a clay digger's makeshift shovel. So we'll have her make that when she has time, and then there should be a place, clay digger's pit. There we go. Over here, these things, I can't really click on it, but these things right here, it's clay deposits. So if I can bring Catherine back up, I'm going to make a clay digger's pit right, can we make it close? Yeah, right here. Nice and close. So that she'll be able to dig clay really close. Anyone else leveled up? No one else has leveled up, so I can actually talk about other parts of the game. Let's see. First off, what I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at people's fatal traits. Well, what it is. Catherine has 2 over here. Oh, look at that. One of our kids. So Phelan, our eldest kid, has leveled up, or is 6 years old, and has actually 2 level up points. So the first thing is, let's look at the stats. So as we talked about in the last video, Phelan has high body stats, so maybe we'll give him a body related profession or job. So we'll make him a gatherer. The next thing we're going to do is level him up again. And now, as a child, they have access to some special childhood personalities. So this is Slim here. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is perfect. I understand now. So something has changed over the course of just 2 days. They might have taken some of my feedback, but this trait here is called bulky. Look at the right side of the tooltip. Bulky. So you can pick up this trait multiple times as while they're a child under 16, and each stack changes the type of effect that will happen when they become an adult. So you get 1 stack, you'll get resilient. Then you take a look at the tooltip to the left, which is resilient, which now it actually tells you what resilient does. Before it didn't tell you what resilient does. You either had to guess, you had to check up on the wiki, you had to ask someone. So being resilient gives you 1 body stat, the primary stat right here, and it gives you resistance, which reduces the amount of incoming damage. So basically 8% less damage. If we put 2 points into bulky, we'll get strong. Strong gives 1 body, plus 12 resistance, plus 10 power. Power is a secondary stat, which increases the amount of damage you do. So that's pretty cool. If we do 3 points, guardian, which is body and soul, and whenever they receive a fatal trait, all their energy goes back. This is fantastic. I really like this. Gargantuan, body 3, mountain. So we can do that, or we can make them slim. And slim, what does slim give us? Stride is a stride focus. So do we want them to walk fast, or do we want them to do like damage, or be able to take damage? So there's a tanky, or speed. So because they're a gatherer, I'm gonna go with slim. And maybe hopefully level that up a few times in the future. Phelan is leveled up. Let's look at our other characters, make sure. So Catherine has 2 fatal traits right there. Fatal self, 2 fatal self for Sybil. Oh man, that's the only thing everyone has. Fatal self is Olivia. I'm gonna have to check the Discord after this, because cannot have people dying from fatal self. Craig, let's see. Is it because they're, I have no idea how they're getting fatal self and how to remove it. Anyways, let's see, is there anything that we can craft, anything that we should craft? I'm quite sure we need some nail clippers. No, we actually have a few nail clippers. Let's make a wooden comb. Wooden comb removes fatal souls, and that is, soul is, if I remember, white. I don't think anyone has fatal souls, but you know what? We will craft that anyways. Let's see. Let's make a makeshift sickle, just because. Maybe that'll allow us to do some planting. We got some baked bananas. I'll have Savark make some bananas. Hammer pouches. That allows you to make buildings without having to go first to to the gathering tree, which is this guy right here, to get a hammer. So it saves you time, basically. We can make impregnation salves if we want our woman to pump out some babies and become pregnant. Firewood. We have 6 firewood in our stockpile, so we're okay right now. Water well. Let's make a water well. So Olivia. So yes. So if we don't have a water well, they have to walk all the way up here to the rivers to get water. So it's kind of far. So let's make one right here so that they don't have to go so far. That'll be good. Let's see. Nursery, cooking station. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Where's our clay digger? Our clay digger is Catherine. Let's give her the clay digger shovel and bind it to her. So now, whenever she digs for clay, she'll get an extra clay. And she's leveled up. Let's see. Let's see. Anything special about clay? Because we learned clay, we can also make her a brick molder. So we can mold clay into brick. That'd be interesting to see what that does. So let's do that. We'll take that ability. What else do we have here? Olives, critter skins. So we did have a hunter, but the hunter's dead. So we'll need someone preferably with high what's it called? High heart traits, skills to probably. So Savaric will probably be our hunter soon. Next time he levels up. Let's see what else. What else are we doing? Oh, we're checking to see what things we can craft. Let's see. Mud larking tools. This will allow us to make mud larks near the river. Not too sure what that really does. Like, it obviously will make clay deposits, but whether it automatically generates it, whether it allows you to gather it from water rather than from deposits, not too sure what that does. So we'll just make one of those. So hey, we can make some smoked rodent meat. So let's take a look at rodent meat. Doesn't do anything on its own, but if you craft it, then it will restore all body energy, and oh, that's pretty good, and grant 6 experience points. Let's do it. Savark, do some of that. Butcher table. Oh, here's a clay hut. So if we sleep in a clay hut, that restores all fatal mind. Let's see. Clay huts cleanse less fatal traits, but requires less sleep. Interesting. There's a brick molder's workshop. We'll have Catherine make that near the clay. Let's see. Right here? Cool. Oh, no, but that got rid of a deposit. That was a mistake. We'll make some baked banana Savaric. And then, so we got the digger's pit. Here's a clay shelter. So this will get rid of fatal mind. Smokehouse, we got that already. We can make adobe walls. We don't really need to make walls in this game. Oh, here's a clay privy. A toiled with water supply and solid protective wall. So we need clay and water. We can definitely make that. Let's make a privy. Maybe that's the thing that prevents us from having good self. Let's see. Do we have firewood for the water? Yeah, we do. So, okay. Rock Splitter's hut, we're fine. And I think we're good. There's another privy over there. Let's make some soup Savaric. So, Gaynor can make some firewood, just extra. And I think we're good. Probably time to level up someone. Yep, Sybil has leveled up. Let's see, Sybil is once again our nursemaid. 2 points of fatal self. Let's see, what can we do? I think we're going to give her just more stuff to tending the babies, because there are 2 babies that we have right now, and she is fertile, remember, so every son there's a 25% chance that she just miraculously becomes pregnant, which is a little odd to me, but games are. Let's see, we will teaching. Let's see, tending activities have a 10% chance to apply a stack of developing infant, a trait normally applied by caretakers to infants when they're free of any needs. Sure, let's take this. Not really sure what that means. The devs need to be a little clearer what that means to me. I don't know what developing infant is. Let's see what Phelan is a child. Let's see, produce path points. Oh, okay. I'm not really sure. So Olivia's going to level up soon. Let's take a look. Let's individually look at, so water well. Where's the water well? Oh, there's a water well. Very nice. Fatal body. So if you drink from from the water well, it'll remove fatal body, which body is the green stat. So it's not that thing. Let's see. One thing you'll notice compared to RimWorld, because I imagine that's where a lot of people will be coming from, is that you don't craft from the station. So you don't put work orders. You just do it through either the crafting tab, and it'll show you who can craft it, or you interact with the individual. You pull up the individual character, and then it'll tell you what things that character can specifically craft. So it's based off the traits that, or perks or paths that you've selected. So as you can see, Savaric is the cook, has cooking traits. That's why you have sauteed plain shroom soup. Sorry, I'm saying it a little too fast. Whereas Sybil does not have cooking, the cooking path, so she's not going to have that option. But as a nursemaid, she has the ability to make impregnation salves, because that's probably from nursemaid. And it tells you right here. Requirements. You need to have a nursery in your settlement, which is this guy right here. And you need to have it says one stack of nursemaid, meaning that one of your characters needs to have this thing right here. And then it's going to cost you 325 prosperity. So prosperity is the green. So it's kind of a way to keep, you can't just pump out babies like crazy, you know. So we're okay right now. We have a few babies. I'm actually tempted to actually make her, if she's not pregnant already, to make her pregnant. Savaric, no, where'd she go? Where'd you go, Sybil? Are you pregnant right now? You are not pregnant. So I'm going to give you a impregnation salve, Sybil. And she'll eat this, apply this, and apply it. She'll apply this impregnation salve, excuse me, and she'll become pregnant momentarily. If it was that easy for some women. So, let's see, anyone level up yet? Olivia's close to leveling up. Oh, look at this. We actually have a lot of unity. This is from primarily, I think, from taking care of the babies. We've generated unity, a resource in the game, which allows us to unlock professions. Usually, let's see, can I do this? Nope. For some reason, farming has been removed. I don't understand that. Let's see. So the question is, what type of domain do I want to make? What type of cleric do I want to make? Let's look at my characters. I have 3 shadow element characters. I have 1 earthborn, 2 water, 1 fire. So let's go with the shadow. Although, maybe we can make one of the children a cleric, because they don't have the thing. Let's give it a try. I've never tried this yet. Let's go with shadow domain. Let's spend 750 unity and see what happens. Okay, so that's unlocked. Shadow domain. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what happens when we level up. Oh, here we go. Olivia has leveled up. Can we pick? Oh, look at this. Shadow cleric. It's a passion, so passion's like a profession. Channels shadow energy from the shadow shrine to create essence of shadow. Converts it into tenet tablets or other useful consumables for the benefits of the believers. Oh. You know what? I've never seen it. Let's give it a try. Okay, and there should be new options. Shrine of Shadow. So let's make that. We'll put it in kind of like the middle of the map right here. There we go. She's going to make a shadow shrine. Up to 4 light clerics may fill its progress. When full, it'll create an essence. And oh, characters can also pray here to get rid of their fatal self. Huh. That's interesting. So that's how you get rid of fatal self, by praying. And I forget, there was some sort of, was it lore keeper? Oh, so there is a white, is it a white? A white profession that allows you to make shrines, and I guess that's how you do it. That's why. Ah, damn it. That's going in the beginner's, what's it called? The beginner's guide. Let's see. Has to be filled mainly wood. Sure, do this. I don't really understand a water bowl. What does this water bowl do? A simple bowl made of mainly mud and other materials has to be filled by this. What the heck does that do? Sure, we'll put it over there, closer to the wood or the clay. So there, we have that. Do we have a speech? Yeah, we have a speech platform. Okay. And I guess that's good. Now, oh, there we go. Shadowborn impregnation salve. Tenets of the shadow. Oh, so see here. This causes female adults to get pregnant with a shadowborn infant at the nursery. It sounds a little, what's it called? Insidious or evil, but that makes sense. So if you want a certain type of trait element dominant in your settlement, in your colony, then you'll make these specific impregnation salves. So, but I'm also gonna need essence of shadow. Okay, essence of shadow. So this makes the consumer a believer of the shadow domain. Oh, okay. Interesting. We've just learned a very important thing. No one has leveled up. Let's take a look at our characters, make sure they're okay. Gaynor is our woodcutter, very high in that. And she also has kind, so periodically she's going to help other characters, encourage them, giving them 10 experience points and give them energy regeneration. Very useful trait. We did have, once again, 2 characters die on us because they collected too many fatal traits. And if your fatal traits takes, each fatal trait reduces that primary stat by 1. And if any of your traits go down to 0, the character dies. So we could not find a way to restore fatal traits because they had a personality trait that whenever they did anything in the game, they had a 10% chance to gain a fatal trait in self. And they just did, either that 10% is more than technically 10%, or they were just doing so many things that they just ramped it up. They before they turned 25, in less than 9 years, they died basically. So that's that. Let's take a look at crafting. If there's maybe anything else we might want to craft, let's open up our stockpile. So we have 7 firewood, so we don't need more firewood. Do we need any combs? Yes, it looks like we need some combs. Gaynor will make that. Our bonfire's going strong. Hey, look at that. We have enough plain shroom soup to make a plain shroom soup pot, which gives better rewards for eating from it. So we're going to make that. Savaric, make that. And where's the majority of our characters right now? I'll put it right here in the middle of the camp. And whenever they eat the plain shroom soup from the pot, they will cure 2 fatal bodies and restore all energies by 20. Which, as if you look over here, where's our plain shroom soup? It is not listed here. But if you just eat soup on its own and not in a pot for whatever reason, you cure 1 fatal body and restore only 10 energy to all energies. So let's see. Anything else we want to make over here? Let's see. Oh, there is the mudlarking spot. So I believe that makes clay for us. And the reason why that's important is because if for whatever reason all of your clay deposits get used up, you can make a mudlarking tool, and that will make clay deposits along rivers, which is cool. Okay, so we have a clay ornament. What does this do? Clay ornament. Don't know what it does. Let's make one. Don't know what it does, but we'll make it. Okay, so that's that. I think we're in a good spot right now. I think someone must have leveled by now. Yep. Gaynor, our woodcutter, has leveled. Let's see what we can get. Ooh, here's a communal wooden shelter. We have quite a lot of wood, which is great. let's learn it. Unless there's something special here. There's nothing special here I want. I am going to take this communal wooden shelter. Oh, I should have paid attention to the other skills. Anyways, there's something new that we can craft. Communal wooden shelter. Let's take a look at that. So this one, let's read it. So 4 characters can sleep and rest here at the same time to get rid of their fatal mind traits. Sleeping on the ground instead of under a roof gives a nasty condition trait. So costs 13 tree trunks. That is no problems, and that'll free up a lot of room in our area. Because if you look right now, we have 3 places to sleep. We have the wooden shelter here, a wooden shelter here, and a rock shelter over here. So let's go back to the character we just leveled up, Gaynor. Why don't you go ahead and make a communal sleeping shelter over here. Once we make that, I will probably destroy these 2 standard wooden shelters over here, just to free up room in the settlement. There's, as far as I can see, there's nothing bad about keeping it here, though. That would just mean we have a capacity of 4 here, 5, 6, 7. We can have 7 people sleeping at one time, but not that many people. There's a kind of a day and night cycle in a way. You don't really see it, but they don't all sleep usually at the same time. They sleep when they run out of energy. Energy's typically used up through activities. So a more active person will sleep more often, and a person that's more idle will not need to sleep that often. So let's see. We got more level ups. Phelan, our 9-year-old child. Remember, Phelan is very strong in terms of body. We gave him the Slim Childhood perk, so basically making him run faster, which is good for gathering. And let's take a look, though. What was that ability that... I forget what ability was... Oh, we got 2 kids that were born. Boom, boom. Let's see. Congrats, ladies. Okay, and looks like they were both kids were born with Shadowborn elements, even though we didn't give them specifically that Shadowborn impregnation salve. So one of these skills is supposed to what's it called? It's supposed to be able to make shrines, I think. I forget who, though. I forget which one it is. It's not Adventurer. I don't think it's Entertainer. Okay. Well, can't be helped right now. Our cook is still alive, right? Is our cook? No, our cook died. Nope, no, Savark is still alive. Okay. Our water carrier is still alive as well. I'm not going to get them to gather salt because I don't know what it's used for right now. Let's see. Let's give them another stack of... Oh, we can't give them... Oh, I thought Slim would appear here every time. It doesn't. Whenever this character receives Fatal Body, gain 10 experience points. Heck, yeah, that's definitely what you want. I think that's definitely what you want. Let's see. Emotional. Heartbreaker. Curious. Oh, so these are all childhood personality traits where the more you stack, the better the result will be. So once again, if we take bulky, 1 point will give you resilient. If we look to the left, tooltip top, it'll say you get 1 body and 8 resilience. If you put 2 stacks into bulky, you get strong, which instead gives you 1 body, 12 resistance, and 10 power. But it won't give you the resilient buffs and the strong buffs. It's just one or the other. I'm actually going to take this acrobatic so that whenever he gains a fatal body trait through using energy, they'll get experience, which is what we want. So let's see, someone else leveled. Sybil, our nursemaid, leveled up. Is there a... Nope, there's no lore master. I think it has to be a man. It has to be the caregiver and lore master. So I'll have to look out for that. Anything here we want? Receiving a fatal soul. Nope. Grants 6 unity. No. that's not what we want. Fatal self is what we need to look out for. Might become upset. Nah. Let's see. Your stats high in anything else? Her stats are not high in anything else. And there's a lot of babies for her to take care of. So maybe we'll just keep focusing on these nursemaid passive perks. So we got pampering. Whenever she tends to a baby, which she'll be tending to a lot, she will get 1 experience to all the infant stats. That's okay. And tending activities grant 1 unity, which is this resource here. We're going to take it. Okay, Alice has no passion. So Alice is our 6-year-old child. Happy birthday. And she's waterborne and she's an enthusiast. Okay. So let's give her a passion so she can help out in our community. So her heart is low though. I would want her to be a hunter because we don't have a hunter right now. But the question is, should I make her a hunter? Because her heart is low. Technically, it'd be better if I gave her either some sort of blue profession. Let's see, what's this? Far-sighted. +2 to mind. +20 to insight, which is this. No? So, duration traits last longer. Observer, mind, nope. Bulky, no. Prudent, no. Encouraging, no. Bulky, actually, that will give body. Nah, we don't want that. You know what? I'm going to make her a collector. Let's see. We have a rock splitter. We have an axe person. We have a clay. So there is still other types of resources we can collect, like copper. That might be useful. But you know what? I'm going to make her a hunter since we don't have one. Hunter. And hold on a second. Let me make a freaking slingshot first, because she's gonna punch the rabbit right now. Let's see, is that right? Okay. Who has 10? So Gaynor and let's see, Craig both have 10 mind, or more than 10 mind. We can have them equip 10 mind or the scrap sword, but if you don't remember, a character right now in the first men in this game, you can't have like a tool. You can only have one thing equipped at a time. A tool, weapon, what have you. And if you switch an item, it doesn't go into their inventory right here. It just poof disappears. So maybe that helps. What's it called? That helps tell. Maybe that's the way you tell your characters. Okay, instead of picking axe or picking rocks, I want you to do something with your sword. But yeah, so I can give Craig a scrap sword, but then he would have, like, this pickaxe just disappears, poof, and we'd have to make another one. So since I don't have to worry about enemies on this map, I'm not going to do anything about that. But Craig did level up, so let's see what we can give him. He has fatal that's fairly bad. Let's see. Fatal that. So if we remember, Craig is our rock splitter. He can make rock heaps when he'll bring rock chunks that he's gathered there, and once he's filled up that pile, he gets additional chunks. So that's really good. We can make him an even better rock splitter. Let's see, does he have high stats and anything else? He does have this. He's crafty. Oh no. Let's see. So let's see. We could make him a bard. Part-time bard. Let's see. Oh, I've never seen this. Crew splitter. Every other rock splitter increases industry income of this character while rock splitting by 2 up to 8. Don't understand that. That's not very clear. Every other rock splitter increases industry income. I don't really understand. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to... Oh, hey, you could become a shadow cleric as well. We can make our entire team, what's it called? Shadow clerics. Let's see. I kind of want to do that because I have had 2 characters die from self, but I think we have a way now to clear that up. Not too sure. You know what? Let's just keep putting points. Let's put a point here. Grants 1 extra industry after blue work time activities, which is from his rock splitting. Next character, Savarik, our cook. A 3-star personality trait. Gives a lot of secondary stats, but it does cost a lot of. Always take a look at the cost. It's going to cost 125 of basically every single stat. Don't really want to do that. Let's see. Body, energy. Oh, here we go. I'm going to make him a caretaker because we don't have a caretaker anymore. And hopefully when he levels up next time, I can select a lore keeper. That's a profession. What's it called? It's a profession specialization, which will allow us to have a shrine so anyone can pray, so everyone can restore their self. I hope that works. And Alice is fighting. Let's take a look at Alice. Alice is trying to attack a rabbit, just with her hands. So let's equip her with that slingshot that we made. So this is Alice, and we're going to bind the slingshot. So now she'll be able to attack things from far. Usually get that first shot to kill him in one shot. So she'll become a much better hunter now. Catherine leveled up as well. And you know what I haven't been doing? I have to go back to the crafting menu and see what crafting options there are from what I've done. No! I accidentally clicked. I should not have clicked that. I just learned communal clay shelter, and I believe someone else knows that. Someone else, or was it our wood crafter? Our wood crafter learned communal wooden shelter. Now we know communal clay shelter. So that was a misclick on my end. I coughed and that was a mistake. But let's see that communal clay shelter. So 4 characters can sleep here at the same time to get rid of fatal mind. And I imagine the more stars maybe that there is for a house, the better, the faster, or the more energy that they restore. I can't tell. They're not clear in that sense. So unfortunately, sorry, Catherine, I wasted a level up on you. Okay, so everyone's okay. Let's see whether... Let's take a look at our other characters of Ark. Anything you can craft? Nope. You can make more baked bananas. Banana. We need more shrooms, though. Oh no, we have lots of shrooms. We need water. So we need our water person, Olivia. We need this water carrier to pick up water, bring it from the river to the stockpile or the gathering tree. The problem is with this game, that I find, is that they're only going to do it when they choose to. I haven't found a way to tell Olivia, our only water carrier, go get water so that I can make other things. I haven't figured that out. I don't know if there is a way, and that might be a weakness of the game. You have to rely on the AI of the game or giving them certain perks or paths so that they do what you want them to do. So maybe I need to be like how I've been with Gaynor and Craig, specialize them to do one thing. So I know Craig is only ever going to cut stones, and as you can see, we have tons of rock. Gaynor is our woodcutter, lumberjack, and will always have a good amount of tree trunks. So maybe if I did not make Olivia a priest, shadow cleric, maybe we would have maybe we would have been able to have more water. But she is probably making... No. We don't have a shadow essence yet. Let's take a look at this thing. That's weird. Do we have a shadow essence hiding here? No. Huh. So she hasn't been praying here. And we... Okay, that's weird. And she hasn't been doing her water chores. So I don't know what she's doing. Feels like we have another kid somewhere. Okay, anyways, let's check our crafting options. Let's see, fatal soul. Soul is white. Fatal self, black. Just think of self as selfish. Selfish would be black, right? So let's see. Firewood, how are we doing on firewood? We have lots of firewood. One more firewood won't kill us. So we have a makeshift sickle, but we don't have a way to farm. I don't understand that. Let's see. Nothing here. Clay ornament. Hunter's tent. Shrine of Shadow. Something looks like something's new, because this reset. Bonfire. Communal clay shelter. Hey, from having 13 clay. Yeah, sure. Let's make this. Let's have Catherine make this right at the edge of the forest. And then once this is made, I will destroy these smaller single shelters. Once again, I don't have to. There's no rent. There's no maintenance upkeep. It's just I imagine they're not as good as the higher tiered shelters. So Alice is in combat. Let's take a look. So she's hunting something. She failed. It just ran away. She's now scouting the lands. That's one of the things a hunter does. Oh, she leveled up too. Let's help her out. I've never seen this. Humorous. Oh, it's a personality. Childhood personality. Cynical, alert, unstable. Gives pluses to self. Rigor. And heart. Okay, not ideal. This one will increase mind stats. We don't care about that. Fit gives body. Don't really care for that either. Mind, don't care for that. And what's this? Precautionary. Removes fatal body. Spends 5 prosperity. Nah. Let's see. Anything to do with tracking. We can make traps again, because I think that would be helpful. Or we can make her fish. Fishing might be useful. Let's see. You know what? Last time I showed you guys Trapper, and basically we had traps. They might have all disappeared now, but we had traps all over the map, and animals would like walk into them and die, and then you collect the traps, and we'd have extra food. That might be useful. But you know what? Let's go fishing this time. And now she can craft us a fisher's tent. Hey, what's this? Survivor's rag. Let's see. 1 stack of hunter. A character with at least 1 stack of butcher trait in the settlement. What does this do? It gives resistance and endurance. Hey, that's pretty cool. But let's make the fisher's tent first. We'll make it right along the water over here. And then we'll queue up a survivor rag as well. Anyone else level up? We have Olivia over here. Olivia, our water carrier cleric. And I don't know what you've been doing. She looks like she's been gathering fruit instead of, maybe carrying water. Do we have any water in here? I can't see the icons are a little bit too small for me. Oh, look at this. Settler's corpse. Okay. Doesn't look like we have any water, so damn it. Let's see. Amuser can convert essence of light into an amusing essence that grants 100 amenity. We don't want that right now. Nope, we don't want that right now. Oh, maybe it's because she's also a bard, so maybe she has too many passions, which is why she's split. She's not really doing much. Let's see. Let's see. Anything we can use? When this character levels up a stat, increases stride by 25 for 60 seconds. That's not a good thing. When a character receives a fatal body trait, it's instantly removed. This effect has a 5-minute cooldown. Definitely, this is really good. Whenever this character finishes a blue work time activity gain, nope. Whenever this character gains a fatal self trait, yes. Gain experience, yes. Yeah, over suspicious. Definitely take that. Anyone else level up? We got Sybil. Sybil, our nursemaid, taking care of all the kids. Oh, this is the bad one. See, this is the bad one that caused us to lose 2 characters. All activities, work time activities, will grant 1 amenity, which is great. It's this resource right here, black resource, which we don't have very much of, but apply a fatal self trait. Horrible. I don't know. Reduce it to 1% because that is just not good. I'm going to put that as a feedback after this. Whenever this character receives Fatal Self, gain 5 path points. I think I should take that. Anything here? Oh, look at this. This is a new one. Resourceful. I think this is a new one. When we tend, grant 1 experience to the nursemaid based on the activity's color per stack. You know what? I'm going to go with this one where whenever we get a Fatal Self, get 5 experience. Level up a little faster. Okay. So I think, actually, we might actually be ending. It's not just the passing of years. So she's actually, Olivia, our bard, is doing some bard stuff. She's reciting poems, yeah. So that's why she hasn't been praying. She hasn't been praying. She hasn't been collecting water. And I need to find a way to do that. But I think I'm going to end the episode right here. I really appreciate you guys joining me today. Once again, I'm going to be changing maps on Monday and Tuesday to a more difficult map. Although maybe I should stick here because I'm not obviously an expert at this game yet. Still learning a lot. A lot of things are changing. Even one day coming back to the game, a lot has changed. A lot of new icons, a lot of new perks, all sorts of stuff. But anyways, on Monday and Tuesday, I'm starting a new map. If you'd like your character to be in the game, leave a comment below. Once again, leave your sex, name, and a preferable element. I can't guarantee preferable element because we might not start the game with that element, but I'll try. But this is the First Men. This is an early access preview of the game. Thanks again to the developers for granting me this key. I'm really enjoying the game. I'm having a hard time understanding a lot of it, but still having a blast. It's character driven, base building with party-based exploration, and I'm sorry that I haven't shown any real combat. In Monday and Tuesday's video, there should be a lot more combat because there should be periodically enemies attacking the base, and I will have to make weapons for everyone. As you can see, this is the developers draw inspiration from Knights and Merchants. Never heard of that game, and more common RimWorld. But thanks for joining me today. Check out the rest of my channel for other videos on the First Men, video games, board games, and other fun things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.